In this video, I'll be sharing a tutorial on how to cut this stylish deep neckline dress with side gathers, and I'll be cutting this dress in form of a dartless gown. Now for the pattern, I've gone ahead to mark out the basic measurement, which includes the shoulder to bust, under bust, waistline, and 7 inches to get your hip line, then your dress length. So after I'm done marking that, I'll go over to the upper part and I'll mark my shoulder divided by 2. I'll come down by 1 inch and I'll go ahead to mark a basic neckline of 3 inches. From that 1 inch on the shoulder slope, I'll connect to the neckline. Now I'm going to find the chest line, which is the bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches, and I'll mark a line there. Whatever you have on the shoulder, go ahead to mark it back on the chest line and place your ruler to connect. Now I'll go ahead to divide my armhole into 2 equal parts and I'll come out by ½ inch. From here, I'm going to go ahead to mark my bust circumference divided by 4 and I'll go ahead to connect this from that point to the midpoint of the armhole and to the shoulder. I'll start marking my measurement. I'll be cutting out this pattern in form of a dartless pattern. So this is a requested video actually, so I'm cutting it that way, and that is how it was requested so that it will be easier for the person drafting the dress. Now what I'll do is to start inserting my measurements. I'll mark my bust circumference divided by 4, then add your sewing allowance. Now for this pattern, I'm just using 1 inch because I'm not really sewing it. Here I'll mark my under bust circumference divided by 4 and add my sewing allowance. At the waist, I'll mark my waist circumference, which is 28 divided by 4. I'll mark and then go ahead to add my sewing allowance to it. Now after marking that, we'll be moving over to the hip point. At the hip, I'm going to mark my hip circumference divided by 4. Now I'll add a sewing allowance. Whatever I have on the hip, I'll be taking it all the way to the gown length. Now you'll be wondering why I'm taking this way and not cutting it as a flay. So we'll be achieving that part of the flay of this dress much later. So after this, I'll just go ahead to connect. I'll go ahead to cut this out and I'll be placing another pattern paper underneath it to cut out the back pattern. So for this part of the dress, I'm going to go ahead to place another pattern underneath. Then I'll place the front pattern and I'll trace it. The only difference is that I will be adding a zipper in front of this front pattern before cutting. So in case you're not hearing what I'm saying, sorry for the background noise in the video. So I'll just go ahead. The next step I'll take now is to go ahead to mark these 3 inches here, and from that 3 inches I'll mark another 2 inches. Now you'll be adding extension to that part. From my under bust, I'll come up by 1.5, go in by ½ inch or 1 inch. It totally depends on you. Now I'll connect to that point. So after I'm done connecting, I'll go ahead to connect, then come down by 1.5 inches on this side and I'll connect. Now this is what I have here, and I'll connect from this side all the way going down to like 1 inch after the bust line. Now after I'm done connecting on that part of my dress, I'll use my marker to outline. Now after I'm done connecting, what I'll do is to place my front and back pattern together, and I will be cutting it out together. That is the side, but before that I'll work on the side. I'll come down by 2 inches or 1.5 here, go in by my nipple to nipple divided by 2 and minus ½ inch from it. My nipple to nipple is 7 inches divided by 2. I have 3. Then I'll minus ½ inch from it, connect from that point all the way to the lower part of my pattern. Now after I'm done marking, I'll go ahead to outline and I will be cutting all this out, right? I'll be cutting both the front and the back pattern of this dress together. Now we'll go ahead to cut out the upper part and then work on the back of this dress. Remember to add your extension at the upper part of the front. Now coming to this part, I'll go ahead to outline the chest line. I did not connect it very well. I'll go ahead to reconnect it. Now I'll go ahead to outline the bust line, and from the bust line I'll cut it out. So by the side of the bust line, I'm supposed to go down by 1 inch, which I forgot. Please go ahead to slant it at this point. Now you can cut out your pattern starting from your waistline, that's 1.5 inches you came down, or you can just go up a little. Anyone you want to do is still okay, and I'll go ahead to cut this out. So after I'm done cutting this out now, I'll take out the zipper bulge for the down part, but first we'll work for the upper part. To add the lacing to this, I'll be going in by 2 inches on this part, and I'll mark it on the other part of my pattern, place my ruler, and I'm going to connect. Then I'll now go ahead to cut this out. Now after I'm done cutting out, this is what I have. Now the next step I'll take is to work on this part, which I'll come in by 1/2 inch at this point, which is the waistline, and I'll slant it down. This is just to get rid of the bulginess at this part of your pattern at the zipper. Now I'll just go ahead to cut this out. After cutting this out, we'll now go ahead to work on the flay of the dress. So now to cut the flay part of this dress, right? This is your pattern. I'll be using the front pattern to cut both this side. Now you notice this is in a flay form, and if the side is in a flay form, if you place this now and cut it, it will become straight. Now what you do is, you see this part where the hip meets each other, you place it this way. I see how I'm placing it. If you now place it this way, you will now have like this place. If you cut it this way, this place will now turn out to be a flay on that part of the dress. Now what you do is, take your tape, place, measure from here to here. What do you have? 18. Now I'll place my tape and mark 18 inches. Now I will now be marking 18 inches all the way around. Now you get to limit this point. Now what I'll do is, I'll now go ahead to connect this. After connecting this, all I'll do is to go ahead to cut this out. Right, after cutting that part, now I'll now trace this side. You have to trace exactly what you have. So the more flay you have, the more you extend it. If you want more flay, now you'll be extending it. Like I extend it here this way, and I'll be cutting. It will give me more flay on the side of my dress. Now I'll just go ahead to cut this out. So if you cut it, here is where it meets at the side. Then if you open it, you're going to join this to your pattern, right? So let me blend here up. You're not supposed to have this butterfly effect. So you now join from the side to the end, join from the side to the end of your pattern. Then you now have it flay by the side of your dress.